Number 13. What app or website completely changed your life? Mm, I think completely changed my life. Completely. Uh, okay. There are so many apps or websites that completely changed my life, but I cannot say everything, so I will say only three things. The first thing is toggle track. Because some years ago, I learned that if I want to improve my life in general, I have to track my time spending. So I decided to write down all my time spending. So since then, I still, I still, I still I still have been doing no no no. I still I still have okay. I still have been doing I still have been tracking my time spending. I have been I have been tracking my time spending. So but that was the basic my habit or my life. But the the tools uh, had been changed several times. For the first time, I just wrote down all my time spending simply in Note app in my phone. But after when someday I had to change my phone from previous one to the other new one. At that time, I found that if I write down, if I write down my time spending on Note app, uh, when I try to change my phone for new one, it's very hard. It's very hard for it's very hard. It's very hard for me to change. It's very hard. It's very hard. It's very hard for me to transfer to the other phone because sometimes if I want to change my phone from Android to iPhone, usually the because of different format because of different format uh, because of different format every because of different format uh, I cannot transfer my all my time spending uh, correctly properly. So after that I had to find proper application to track my time, especially that app could be operated in Android or uh, Android or iOS in both. So that's why I found the app called Toggle Track. It was very easy to use and it's also working well in Android or iPhone. So after that, I started to use that, and maybe I has I has been using that app over the 1 year or maybe 2 years. So uh, and the another good thing for using that app is that I can see correctly how I can see very easily. I can see very easily that how much time do I spend, how much time did I spend by graph and statistics. So by doing so, I can simply calculate my time spending habit, and also I can assess my life myself very easily without any more time consuming. So that app completely changed my life. I can say that. And the next thing is next. I think the next I think the next website is Google in generally. In generally, Chrome, Gmail, Google Chat, Google Calendar, everything. Because before that, I was working in my company. In my company, all of planning is conducted in our intranet, and that intranet is closed system and is rarely developed very much, rarely developed. So mm, almost every system is very old dated, outdated. But when I came to Singapore, since I came to Singapore, in my office, I saw my colleagues and my office using Google. Usually, almost every system is run by Google. They use Gmail. They use Google Gmail. They use they use Gmail, they use Google Calendar, and sometimes they use the other things. So I also had to follow them, and after that, some good thing happened. Some good thing happened in my life, because Google is also, as you know, a very developed company, and still has been developing very much, and I can follow the brand new technologies. So by following them, my life also changed a lot, and finally, I could follow up all new technologies. That's the second website that completely changed my life. And the last one, for the last one, I was trying to mention ChatGPT, but for me, I'm still trying to adapt ChatGPT in my life, but it hasn't it hasn't changed my life totally yet. So I will try to mention another one. I think uh, for the last one, maybe I can say maybe WhatsApp. I can say WhatsApp is the last one that totally, completely changed my life. Because before I was in Korea, usually we use KakaoTalk as a messenger. But before I came here, my previous not a successor. How can I say? Predecessor. Okay, the man, the man who was in charge of what currently I'm I'm doing, he told me that if you before coming to Singapore, you had to install WhatsApp first, because almost every foreigners communicate each other by WhatsApp. So I had to install ChatGPT. There's no choice. I had to follow him, because every office, in office, everybody use WhatsApp. But and after that, my life changed, because in WhatsApp everybody use English, so I have to use English, and also WhatsApp is much more WhatsApp is uh, better than KakaoTalk in terms of almost everything, including voice quality and web. web-based web-based service or app-based service, everything is better than KakaoTalk. So, and the most of all, by starting use WhatsApp, my identity also changed from uh, monolingual person who speak in only Korean to bilingual who can speak English also. And maybe my mind also has been changed as a international person who can who can communicate to everybody in the world. So for bottom line is that what app or website completely changed my life? First is Toggle Tracker. Second, Google. For the last, WhatsApp. So that's my answer. That three apps or websites completely changed my life. Okay, uh, that's all for today's answering to question. And as I mentioned before, uh, while practicing random pictures explanation, I think I also have to increase my time in random questions practice. And when I check my time now, uh, it's 11 minutes, 11 minutes 58 seconds. But I think I have to practice at least 20 seconds or at least 15 seconds. Maybe under 50 seconds, under 50 minutes. Maybe my improving English speed is very low. Or maybe even my speaking skills become worse. So that situation is very serious because I have been living in Singapore almost 1.5 year, but uh, I cannot speak English like a native still. So it's kind of very I'm very shame myself. How do I spend my time? Why didn't I achieve my goal, and uh, do why don't I speak English like a native still? So to reflect my my to reflect my life in Singapore, uh, I think today is the today is the day to change my English speaking practice method, or uh, at least I have to enhance my learning way to increase more time, or adapt or try new things. That's important because I don't want to uh, I don't want to uh, I don't want to I don't want to see my English speaking practice decrease or decline, because English speaking skills is my crucial value in my life. Because if I cannot speak English, uh, I can say that I'm a little bit of useless. or my quality will decline seriously. So I think at least I have to get the most out of my Singapore life by increasing my English. I have to reflect myself in my life in my life in Singapore. I have to input more effort in English. That's my thinking of today. Anyway, uh, by tomorrow, since tomorrow I will change a little more and I will try to improve my way to learn English. So maybe uh, I will show you, I will show all of you a little bit more changed uh, practice way. Okay, it's too long and it's all for today. And see you tomorrow.